How did a simple can of meat become a global icon? Since its creation, Spam has sold more than 8 billion cans, with 3 consumed every second somewhere in the world. Loved in many places, this food has crossed cultures and generations. But how is it really made? To find out, let's step inside the facilities of Hormel Foods and see the process from within. The story of Spam begins in 1937, when J. Hormel, son of the founder of Hormel Foods, launched this innovative product. However, the idea had started in the late 1920s, when J, after seeing large blocks of canned meat, thought about creating a smaller, more practical and accessible version. After years of experimentation, he developed a canned meat that was easy to store, slice and cook. The name Spam remains a mystery. Some theories suggest it comes from spiced ham, shoulder of pork and ham, or even spare meat, but Hormel never confirmed any version. What is certain is that the name came from a 1937 contest, whose winner received $100 for suggesting Spam. Thus, a brand was born that would become a global phenomenon. Spam gained massive popularity during World War II, when armies needed food that was durable, protein-rich, and did not require refrigeration. More than £150 million were sent to soldiers, who even used the fat to lubricate weapons or waterproof boots. This is how Spam reached places like Hawaii, Guam, and South Korea, where it became part of local cultures. After the war, Spam established itself as a practical and beloved food. In the United States, it became a staple in home cooking, and in Hawaii, a cultural symbol, present in dishes like Spam musubi. Its ability to adapt to different tastes and traditions made it unique. Today, Spam is a global icon, found in kitchens, restaurants, and festivals like Spam Jam in Hawaii, where innovative dishes are created using it. In South Korea, it is considered a luxury gift during Lunar New Year and enjoyed in recipes like kimchi jjigae or kimbap with Spam. But what exactly is inside that has conquered so many people? The journey of a can of Spam begins long before it reaches supermarket shelves. It all starts at modern pig farms, where pigs are raised in controlled environments that meet strict sanitary standards. Before any processing takes place, each animal undergoes a thorough veterinary inspection to ensure the meat is safe and of high quality. Only pigs that meet these standards are selected for Spam production. Once approved, the pigs are transported to Hormel Foods facilities in refrigerated trucks. This transport is crucial, since fresh meat is highly perishable and must be kept at low temperatures to preserve its quality. Upon arrival at the factory, the meat is stored in cold chambers under strict temperature controls, ensuring that proteins, fats, and other components remain intact before processing. At the production plant, the process begins with separating the cuts of meat. Bones, skin, and excess fat are carefully removed, leaving only lean cuts such as pork shoulder and ham, which are ideal for the smooth and uniform texture of Spam. These cuts are then fed into massive industrial grinders, which turn the meat into a fine, homogeneous paste. This step is essential to guarantee that every can has the same consistency without large chunks or irregularities. The batches of ground meat, which can weigh more than 3 tons, are transferred into giant mixers. Here, they are combined with the 6 signature ingredients of Spam: pork meat including ham, salt, water, potato starch, sugar, and sodium nitrite. Each ingredient serves a specific purpose. The true key to Spam's long shelf life is sodium nitrite. This ingredient prevents the growth of dangerous bacteria such as Clostridium botulinum, which causes botulism, and it also reacts with the myoglobin in the meat, giving Spam its characteristic pink colour. A crucial detail at this stage is the addition of ice flakes to the mix. During grinding, the friction of the machines generates heat, which could alter the proteins in the meat and affect the final texture. Keeping the mixture close to freezing ensures the product maintains its quality. The exact formula of Spam is a closely guarded secret at Hormel Foods. While we know the ingredients, the proportions and mixing order remain an industrial mystery. In massive mixers, the ingredients are blended for several minutes, creating a homogeneous paste that is perfectly balanced. This process is so precise that it guarantees every can, no matter where in the world it is produced, has the same flavour and texture. Once ready, the mixture is pumped through stainless steel pipes into automatic filling machines. These machines deposit exact amounts of the mixture into Spam's iconic square cans, which are then vacuum sealed to ensure preservation. The square design is not just aesthetic. It allows the cans to be stacked efficiently, optimizing storage and transport. One of the most surprising aspects of the process is that Spam is cooked inside its own can. Instead of cooking the meat before or after packaging, Hormel uses a hydraulic cooking system. The sealed cans are loaded into giant machines that can process up to 65,000 units at once. These machines immerse the cans in hot water under controlled pressure, heating them to 120 degrees Celsius for about 30 minutes. This method serves multiple purposes. It eliminates any bacteria to make the product safe, it cooks the meat evenly from the inside out, and it preserves the juicy, firm texture that defines Spam. Too much heat would dry out the meat, while insufficient cooking would leave the product raw or unsafe. That is why every parameter is calibrated with millimetric precision. After cooking, the cans are rapidly cooled in cold water baths to stop the thermal process and prevent bacterial growth. They are then washed to remove any external residue, ensuring the product is hygienic. The cans move on to an automatic labelling line, where they receive Spam's characteristic blue and yellow label, which has changed very little since its creation. Finally, the cans are packed into boxes for distribution. Surprisingly, this entire production line, from grinding to packaging, is operated by a relatively small number of workers, in some cases only 13 per shift, thanks to advanced automation. This level of efficiency is an example of what some call duck egg technology, complex on the inside, but deceptively simple from the outside. Although Spam is a classic, it is not suitable for everyone. For vegetarians or those seeking healthier options, there are alternatives such as canned plant-based meats made from soy or wheat, which imitate the texture and versatility of Spam. Hormel has also responded to modern trends with low-sodium and low-fat versions of Spam, designed for people who want to enjoy the flavour without the nutritional drawbacks. These options allow more people to include Spam in their diets, adapting to specific needs. Once ready, the cans of Spam are stored in containers designed to protect them from humidity, heat, and other environmental factors. From the factories, they are distributed to markets around the world, from supermarkets in the United States to specialty stores in Asia. The standard 340-gram can is ideal for households, enough to prepare several servings, whether in sandwiches, stews, or creative dishes. There are also family or industrial-sized packages that contain several kilos, perfect for restaurants or food businesses. Spam cans are famous for their durability. If stored properly in a cool, dry place, they can last indefinitely, although Hormel recommends consuming them within 5 years to ensure the best flavour. This longevity is part of what makes Spam an ideal food for emergencies, camping, or areas with limited access to refrigeration. Beyond its taste and versatility, Spam offers several advantages. It is a convenient source of protein, with 7 grams per 56-gram serving, making it ideal for quick meals or situations where refrigeration is unavailable. Its long shelf life makes it useful for emergency supplies, from natural disasters to long trips. Its simplicity, just 6 ingredients, also appeals to those who want options without complex additives. However, Spam is not free from criticism. A 56-gram serving contains 16 grams of fat and about 33% of the recommended daily sodium intake, making it less ideal for frequent consumption. Some studies have linked processed meats containing sodium nitrite to higher health risks, although Spam is considered safe when eaten in moderation. The low-sodium and low-fat versions are a response to these concerns, allowing consumers to enjoy Spam as part of a balanced diet. Spam also carries cultural and emotional value. In many communities, it is more than just food. It is a symbol of resilience, creativity, and connection. In Hawaii, for example, it represents the blending of local traditions with outside influences. In South Korea, it evokes memories of hard times that were overcome. These intangible aspects add a unique value to the product. And that brings us to the end of the process of making canned Spam. If you enjoyed this journey, there are many more processes waiting to be discovered here on Inside Out. Below, you will find videos showing how everyday products we all know are made. Subscribe, leave a like, and I will see you in the next video.